that's the time usually, for me personally, when I write the most music. It's when I'm going through one of those hard experiences and I'm turning it into something beautiful in my life. I'm turning it into something musical at the same time. Liza and I write a lot together, and then the four of us write usually when we're in the car. Just someone has an idea and we start going at it. Everything we do, whoever starts it, becomes incredibly collaborative because everybody puts their own part to it and we all have a say in the arrangement. We're all very involved in the production and the way that it turns out.
We grew up going to our dad's concerts. He's a singer-songwriter, and once we all started picking out our instruments, we'd eventually get up on the stage with him and back him up on a song or two. And our mom's a visual artist, and both of our parents were just extremely supportive and encouraging of our musical endeavors, so eventually we just started writing songs together, and then it kind of took off from there.
Love like music box, lost at sea. Sing sweet melodies, both wild and free. Hear the waves come, they'll take me far away. Love the world, take me love. The world will.
Whoever's driving gets to pick because you're driving. And
Unless you have a personal DJ.
that's true. Then sometimes I just let her we use Spotify in the car so we can listen to just about anything. And I'll let her just take over.
Like
yesterday. Then she started playing Michael W. Smith.
And Flicker Stick.
And I cut it off. I was like, no 80s. I'm a 90s chick. I'm a 90s chick. You can't play 80s in my car.
Yeah,
that's exactly what she put on.
I played that for Eva and Sarah's benefit because I knew they would remember.
They're all in the car reminiscing, this is so amazing, and I have all these memories, and I'm like, put on P. Diddy.
I also tossed in one of the silly songs with Larry, that hairbrush song, and something from a Muppets Christmas Carol.
That was a good one.
That was for your benefit, Eva.
Yep, I totally appreciate
that. Was for the benefit of the car.
I love hearing Kermit the Frog sing. It's really impressive he can sing like that.
Yeah.
You know? Because
he's a
when
frog.
you're way back in his throat. was a Kentucky mandolin on the wall, and Dad saw it and he was just like, well, I could buy it if someone will learn it. And I remember being like, well, yeah. I don't even remember why I raised my hand, but I was like, I'd love to learn it. And I remember him being like, Liza, do you want to learn it? Probably because she was like 6 and she was very small at the time. And it's a good instrument for a 6-year-old, and she didn't want to. So fortunately, I ended up with it, and I hated it at first. Like, it really hurt to play, and I started taking lessons, and I hated that even more. And I remember thinking, I'm going to quit. Like, as soon as I can, I'm going to quit. And at the last minute, I had one more lesson that Dad had paid for, and he said, well, this is the last lesson, but you better go practice because I paid for it. And I went into my room, and I remembered just enough from the last lesson to be able to play part of the piece that I was given. And I'll never forget that moment. It was like something clicked inside my head, and I could play it. And playing music was like, brought this whole new life and meaning. And so I knew from that point on what I was going to do with the rest of my life. I was like, I'm going to be a musician, and I'll do whatever it takes. So I kept taking lessons, and things got easier and better.
I used to see